Last time on Alan Wake.
I came to Bright Falls with my wife, Alice.
Thank you for coming here with me. I thought maybe you could write here.
I don't want to hear it. God damn it, Alice.
Now, she's missing.
Alice? Alice?
I woke up behind the wheel of a crashed car. I'm missing a week. I was attacked by shadowy men straight from a nightmare. The sheriff took me to the lake Alice and I had stayed at. But the cabin had disappeared.
Episode 2, Taken. New York City 3 years ago. Before all of this, when I was just a big old wake. Cleaner man, less textures.
Honey, I'm home.
Back here, sweetie. How was it?
Worst weather I've ever seen.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up. Hey, handsome. This is gonna be a long night, but these shots are turning out great.
I guess you're gonna need that coffee then. I'll go put it on.
You go turn the coffee maker on. Maybe I'll masturbate.
Coffee's on.
Great, thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow.
It's true what they say about the fall.
Hey!
Sudden stop at the end.
Love the voice.
I'd lain here in the snow while the lurid chain of scenes that had led me here kept playing in my head. A rerun of my own private snuff movie. A memory of my corpse. Alone at my own wake. Thinking in metaphors again. The femme fatale was gone. Only a sour taste remained of the kiss that killed me. This was a late goodbye. 13 years after I'd gotten my revenge, it had finally caught up with me. It had been a long time to bear the pain. My blood painted the snow red. A gruesome slushy dissolved all the scattered painkillers and leisurely dripped down to the sewer, mingling with the bile of the city, becoming one with it. I can see them now, my wife and my baby. Honey, I'm home.
God, I love the voice. My favorite from Max Payne and all that. Alan Wake. My books. I'm to just take a shit ton of pills. They're my finger guns.
The continuing freezing rain and heavy snowfall have necessitated a winter storm warning in the entire tri-state area. People are advised
Weather sucks.
many roadways are already closed, and city officials are not expecting snow crews to keep up with the weather. We're now on the 3rd day of the blizzard, and the weather is not expected to clear up anytime soon.
Oh, hey, I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly. These look really good.
Alan Wake, the sudden stop.
Barry gets his hands on them, which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last time. Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called. Alan? Alan, please check the fuse box.
I'm right here. I'm on it, honey.
Please hurry!
Don't worry, it's fine. It's fine. I know the dark.
Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Hi, okay.
You
Hi.
okay?
Are you alright now?
I'm sorry. It just really spooked me.
Don't worry.
Ooh, okay.
We'll just break out the candles.
I know it's stupid, but it's just... especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
I don't got any.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you, too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
I love you, even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
Now let's keep ourselves warm since the heat is out and it's a fucking blizzard outside. Back in the present day.
How do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Stealth kill him.
Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse,
Sorry for
or you experience
interrupting
any
your
of the
fishing.
symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
Doc Nelson was the image of a small-town doctor. Sheriff Breaker had called him to the station to take a look at the cut in my head.
But I don't want to leave. I want all of your painkillers.
I'm sorry you had to cut your morning fishing short for this, Doc.
Oh, she's a beauty, ain't she? Not the biggest I ever caught, if you can believe that coming from an old fisherman like me, but she's right up there. Now, she's a largemouth bass, which is what you're after if you prefer
Mouth
a
ass?
lure. Now, if you want either trout or salmon, on the other hand, then it's fly fishing for you. You a fishing man, Mr. Wake? Oh, doesn't really matter, I suppose. But it can be very relaxing out there. You can't get
I
me
need to
off the
find my
water this
wife.
time of year. Closest thing to heaven.
I'll take your word for it, Doc.
But I need my wife. They took my wife.
Thank you for testing the lights, Miss Weaver. Everything seems to be fine.
Oh, good, she's back.
Being complacent, Deputy Grant. The bulbs will need changing soon. You can't change them in the dark.
I'll be
You
sure
gotta
take
have
care
to.
of it, Miss Weaver. Have a nice day now.
Very good. I'll come back later on to remind you, just in case.
Yeah, it's Mulligan here. I'm at Stucky's gas station with Thornton. There's no sign of him. Over.
Alice looked through the viewfinder, lining up the shot. Cauldron Lake was breathtaking. Something caught her eye. A figure standing in the shadows behind the cabin, like a thin woman in a black dress. She lowered the camera and looked again. No one there. Just a collection of bushes that looked vaguely human-shaped. She shook her head and laughed.
Wait. Yeah, this is Thornton. Look, we've located the brake float. It's here. That's some good news, right? Stucky was supposed to be driving it at the rehearsal today. Over. Oh, give me that. Mulligan here. Looks like someone really thrashed the garage. Over. Okay, roger that, guys. Keep looking for Stucky.
Really trying to find the guy that I shot, but
Mr.
you know, it's
Wake?
fine.
The sheriff is waiting
We don't
for you
need to
in her
tell him.
office down the corridor.
Alice was missing. I needed help to find
That
her.
was Cynthia
I wasn't
Weaver.
ready to leave.
I guess you can call her the town eccentric. She used to be the editor of the local newspaper, but she's focused on...
Come in, Mr.
other
Wake.
things these days.
Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin
I
on
don't know.
Cauldron Lake? How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd lock me up. Excuse me. I need to take this. Hello?
Alice, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's Peak. Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
Have you seen this man? His identifying features is a knack for winning contests.
Mr. Wake, can I help you with anything?
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor. Just don't mind Walter in there. He's one of our regulars.
Hey, can you turn the light? The light's on! The deputies, they want... Thank you, man. Thank
There you go.
You're alright. You're a good guy. Don't let
You're fine.
You know, I shouldn't even be in here. The cops, they got it. Oh.
In spite of its human mask, to describe the dark presence as intelligent would have implied human qualities on something decidedly inhuman. Nonetheless, it found the one spot in the diner that was dark enough. Some light spilled into the corridor, ravaging it. But it took the pain. Horrible as it was, the writer would soon fix that. He would be coming to the one place where it still had power.
Wrong, see? Sure.
I don't get
Light
drunk.
hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left.
You can't tell me what to do.
Well, folks, it's been another long night, and it's about time for me to sign off for a while. God knows I need my beauty sleep. Just one more item before I go. It's been a busy night for the sheriff's department. We've had a few broken windows, even a report of shots fired on Main Street.
Yeah, who the fuck's shooting out there?
Thornton had to deal with two intoxicated young...
He's shooting out there in the middle of fucking woods of the main street, huh?
Folks, we get this every year. I know it's exciting, the big day's almost here, but let's save it for the party and leave the gunplay for the shooting competition, huh? There's no point in getting all worked up yet.
Yeah.
Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business. Barry?
Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice. I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Al, what the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers. The kidnapper fired his gun one last time, and the shadow vanished into the darkness it had come from. See? Nothing to it, Wake. The thought of Alice in his hands was revolting. We stood on the wooden platform of Lover's Peak, the waterfall on the mountain behind us, the lights of the radio mast blinking red in the heights above. I fought with the urge to take a swing, force myself to speak. Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
Where's my wife? Give me back my wife. Can't jump that. Go? Sure. That's how that works.
A writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
Marvelous, Sarah. I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused.
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. but I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Okay.
Take it easy.
Hey, nobody move. Get your hands off of my client.
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent. If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press
Jesus
charges.
Christ.
Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
I don't like this.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
He's got the puffy jacket that I beat the shit out of everybody who wears it in Yakuza.
I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Mr. Wake! Barry, you found him!
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
Who's Max?
I don't know.
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan. She even has a fan site dedicated to you. And she was very helpful when I was looking for you. Seriously, Al, what you were saying in the car? Just listen to yourself. What, you shot a guy? And his body just disappeared? When was the last time you slept? Are you high?
I mean, possibly, but that's besides the point.
Have you been drinking?
No! Look, Barry, I'm missing a week. And someone's got Alice.
Do you
and everything's
understand what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong, it's a good story, could be a bestseller. But when you start confusing fiction with reality, you're buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm.
Wait here.
Easy there, boy. I'm almost done.
Hey, Rusty, right? You rent cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind
Oh,
of
poor
full
doggy.
here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay, sure.
Sure, I should be able to grab a form.
Seriously, Al, you can't just go and meet a kidnapper. Those situations always end up in disaster. You gotta talk to the cops.
There you go.
She's my wife, and it's my call. Can we talk about this later?
No, this whole thing, listen, you hit your head. I mean, geez, Al, come on. You gotta understand how crazy all this sounds. If you're trying to pull a joke on me, freak me out, it's working. Ha ha, let's have a laugh on Barry. Well, you had me going there real funny, Al. You can quit it now.
Here, you want pizza?
I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Yeah, maybe this is the cabin I was supposed to fucking stay at.
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually. It's an
Dead
easy
inside.
walk. Nice spot, too.
Alright, bro, let's go.
You're asking me to believe that you shot a dude who went poof into thin air, a guy who was bulletproof until you pointed a flashlight at him. You hear that from people who end up spending time in padded rooms, strapped to their beds, wearing white shirts with too long tangled up sleeves, and eating a healthy diet of pills.
But I did do it, Barry. I aimed flashlight real good.
Cruel jokes about people who believe that kind of stuff. You're the skeptic. You gave me an hour-long lecture on homeopathy last month. What was it? If there's no proof, it's pure bullshit. Period.
Guess the laugh's on me then.
Al, come on! I mean, okay. Okay, maybe something weird happened to you, okay?
Well, thanks for the heartfelt vote of confidence.
All I'm saying is you gotta throw me a bone here, bestseller.
I'll take my pants
What
off.
would you think if it was me? There's no way you should be going out at midnight with a gun.
No one asked you to come here, Barry. Either work with me on this or go straight back to New York. Your choice.
You gotta believe me.
That's just crazy talk, Al. Al? Al? We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her! This is
Real
not
good.
a goddamn debate, Barry. I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay then. I understand. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help, and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
Allergies.
Just be careful with the natives, Al. These yokels are dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist, or it'll be deliverance all over again.
In the Cub Deliverance? Light off, turn it on. The batteries. Grab my thermos. I'm all set and ready to go. Don't have a gun. I'm just going with a flashlight. I'll just... Oh, no, now I have a gun.
Here, Al. I'll hold down the fort. I'll be with you in spirit every step of the way, Al. Locking the door now.
I'll be here all the time. Don't worry, right behind locking the door.
Barry had the keys to the car he rented. Wasn't a long walk to the visitor center, and it wouldn't be any use to me in the forest.
What you think?
Barry had never gotten along with Alice, but he knew Alan loved her with an almost frightening intensity. And now something had happened to Alice. And here was Al armed with a gun and saying things people got put in padded cells for. It was as if his friend had experienced a massive psychotic episode and was now totally disconnected from reality. It scared the shit out of Barry.
Can't say shit. That's rude.
I knew I should have gone to the cops. This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had Alice.
At least that's what I'm believing, anyway. Not the fucking crows.
Welcome back to the show, folks. As promised, our very own Dr. Nelson has just parked his rear end in the studio. Doc, what's your Deerfest plan like?
My plan? You make it sound a lot more organized than I ever saw.
I'll punch you.
No plan, really. Just taking the atmosphere. I'm getting a little too rickety to do much more than that, you know.
Show you something that's rickety.
Sack race for us older gentlemen, huh?
Yes, exactly, Pat. But I'm going to check out the parade, of course. And I'll be one of the pie contest judges, too.
Ooh.
Well, that takes a different kind of constitution.
Oh, yeah. It's my kind of exercise.
Now, Doc, seriously, you're in pretty good shape, though. You're the outdoors type. I know for a fact you're an avid fisherman.
That's right. Matter of fact, just caught a heck of a
largemouth ass.
Early this morning.
But you're not taking part in the fishing contest?
No, not this year. See, Pat, I'm just not that competitive anymore. Now I just like to take my time and enjoy the peace of it. It's no fun if I need to worry about what I'm catching, you know?
Considering your track record, the participants are probably pretty happy you feel that way.
Well, Pat, that's kind of you to say.
Right. Now we can go on. Oh God. The world around me is shaking. The night is shifting. I'm scared. Turn the lights on. EK scared of the dark. Not kick. Okay. Fine, that's normal. God, another TV show. I'll be here for a while listening to it.
Crime and punishment. The cancer and cure of civilization. But some crimes are impossible to punish, especially in Night Springs.
Go again.
The Man in the Mirror.
It's me. I'm a mirror.
He's inside, Agent. He's a weird one.
So, you're confessing to killing that guy, huh? Why?
Had it coming?
Okay.
But why would you do that? I mean, you're a nice guy. Normal. Took a kid to a soccer game. So how come at the game, you pick a guy and, quoting from the arresting officer's report here, assault the victim's head area repeatedly with the weapon of choice being a pair of bare fists? Wow. That sentence really flows, huh? Maybe you're not the literary type. Okay, so you mess him up. But why? Who was that guy? We couldn't ID him. Why would a guy like you do him like that?
I didn't like his face?
Well, you must have hated it, because you really went to town there. I mean, there's no way to tell what he looked like. No ID on him either.
That must be difficult.
But then we ran the fingerprints. Got a match. Your prints. Identical.
Huh, how about that?
Your son said you were wearing a white shirt when you took him to the game. But the white shirt is on the dead guy.
Oh.
It's plenty red now.
You won't get away with this.
Do you really think that's in any way relevant to me? I had plenty of time to talk to my boy before the cops arrived, you know? He won't stop screaming, am I right? You think he's ever gonna be okay? I left my mark. Believe me.
You bastard.
What? You gonna shoot me? What's the point? I'm going to prison. You got me.
I don't understand any of this.
And you never will. Don't worry. Maybe you'll see me again, Agent. Maybe in the mirror.
Dun dun dun. Night spray. Anyway, back to me running around. Oh. Pick it up.
The air in the visitor center was heavy with an awful smell, as if some rotten drowned thing had crawled up from its grave. Rusty kept coughing blood. My eyes were drawn to the twisted shape of his broken leg. The attack had been vicious. Max whined in his cage. Rusty's eyes were wild with fear and terror. He gasped. Mr. Wake, it happened just the way it was on that page.
Everything on the page has come true. You die in the page, you die in real life. My ears! God damn it!
The vision left me weak. This was no head injury.
Uh-oh.
Hang on! I'm coming!
I'm coming, Rusty! Except I have shit stamina, so it kind of takes me a while to get moving. And I need this coffee thermos. I'll get to you in a sec. I'm just looking around.
Hello?
Hey, Rusty, you doing all right? Holy fuck! What happened?
Oh, hell. It happened just the way it was on that page. I found. Came true.
Okay, other Rusty, which I think is just called Max.
So dark. It'll come back for me. You must. The lights. In the office. I have the key.
Okay, Rusty. Hang on. I'll be right back.
It's okay, Rusty.
Whoever did this couldn't be far. Rusty had found a page from the manuscript. It would help me understand what had happened.
Quick, I'll go to the kitchen. I'll whip you up a breakfast.
A presence. So dark. Like the forest at night. Woke up.
Well,
The only
it's
way
okay,
to make sure
Rusty.
that Rusty was safe was to get the power running and the lights back on. At the last instant, I changed direction and threw myself down. The axe splintered the trunk of a tree. I stumbled into the pool of bright light. My lungs burned. I was too exhausted to move. I tensed as I waited for the killing blow, but it never came. I raised my head. Nothing moved in the darkness beyond. For the moment, bathed in the cold light, I was safe.
Oh,
It was
well.
too late.
There's an
Someone
axe in
had
there.
destroyed the circuit breaker. There was no way to get the lights back on.
Oh, I don't think Rusty's having a good time.
Rusty!
The ground was covered with oily patches that looked like liquid darkness.
Oh god, hunters need hunting licenses! Hold on, cover me, I'm reloading. There we go.
Something had torn a mammoth-sized hole in the wall.
Please don't feed the animals.
I can't help you with that problem. I'm not gonna feed him though.
Fishing is only permitted for those visitors who purchase a park fishing license.
Where did the page go where it told me what happened to him?
Obey the park ranger's instructions.
Oh god.
At all times.
Rusty? Rusty, no!
Rusty, don't do it!
Never.
Ow, ban Rusty!
To bear
I can't stop trying to pick up ammo.
closer than 25 yards. Pets must be leashed at all times. Never leave your pet unattended. It is against the law to remove any natural objects or historical artifacts from the park grounds.
That's enough.
This includes even rocks you may find along the river, or even simple berries. Sir.
God damn it, it's enough. Under a thin layer of skin. Find the park ranger. Over here. Coffee thermos. Oh God. Ow. No. Fuck those guys. Also, the page was right here. I walked right by it, so.
The visitor center was sturdy, but the impact turned the front of the building into splinters. Rusty was thrown across the lobby like a rag doll and hit the far wall hard. It didn't hurt until he tried to move and saw his leg bend the wrong way, felt the broken rib stabbing him on the inside. Rusty howled in pain and fear, suddenly afraid to die alone.
I'm really sorry, Rusty. I had to shoot the shit out of you. You died with a couple of bullets. Can't be that lonely. Refill my ammo. That's always a good sound.
What the hell was that? I saw it from the window. I saw something.
Forget about it, Barry. It's just me going crazy.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. You're not crazy. I wish you were crazy, but you're not crazy. Ow, be careful.
Stay in the cabin. Don't open the door for anyone. I mean it.
Even if a lady in the black outfit shows up and tries to say something, don't do it. Tries to give you a key to a cabin. Don't listen to her.
In that last instant of consciousness, Rusty thought about Rose. He was older than she was. Rose was barely out of her teens, but she made him feel young and forget what a train wreck his long-dead marriage had been. He still wore the ring. He'd been waiting for her to tell him to take it off. Now she never would.
Or Rusty. And that was the whole guy we've been dealing with. Sadly, he would never recover from his train wreck marriage. Only because a couple bullets had to be put into him.
Lover's Peak was at the far end of the nature trail.
You're in Moonshine Cave. I think we... I don't know. I don't know who's actually dies and not in this. I mean, right now we're like kind of in a different reality or dream, but I can't remember. I don't remember every detail. We'll find out by the end eventually. A shotgun or a rifle or whatever. Them batteries. Got my shotgun back. Got my flare gun. All good for me. But he loves moonshine. Uh-oh. See? They love moonshine. Oh, crap. Ow. Hey, don't dodge, Alan Wake. Bye. Ah. So tired. Fuck off. Gonna say I hate this open space. Gonna be a page out here. Holy cow, I'm all the way down there.
Nobody in Bright Falls seemed to know where Al was, but Rose, the waitress at the diner, had seen him. From what Barry could tell, Al pretty much fell off the face of the earth when he left the diner. Rose was just the kind of fan that Al hated, but she really tried to help. She was smart too, knew a lot about what was going on in the town, knew a lot about Al, even knew who Barry was. Barry liked her. That was no big surprise. When it came to women, Barry and Al rarely saw eye to eye.
Of course. Barry likes easy. Alan's more complex. God. Oh, can't help but look around. Shotgun ammo, another shotgun. Just dual-wield shotguns. There's so much forest that I don't see very well at times, so I'll definitely not know where the pages are unless I get lucky and see the glow. I want to dodge again, damn it. Okay. Why the dodge is being like a real pain in my ass. Oh, now you worked. There was nowhere to move. Nope. Don't want it. Ow, that dodge didn't work in my favor. No. Hold on, I gotta reload. There we go. Apologies, gotta reload my gun. Jesus, my dodging is ass right now. Go up and heal in the light. Ah, so nice. I wish I could stand in the light and just feel better. Make a lot of things easier. Say, I hear someone running. My face. Ow. Fucker, of course. Nope. Stop throwing things. Don't do it. This is my great old one. Many, well, maybe not that many like it, but this one's mine. Oh. Fuck it. I'm so exhausted already. Alan Wake's got such shit. He's literally got my stamina, but he's in more shape. He's in better shape than I am. Fucking Christ. The light. Nope. Start it. Start it. Give me the power of the light. Ammo and some batteries. What can a man want?
I turned
Well,
the
it's so
corner,
good.
afraid of what the flashlight's beam might reveal. Suddenly, a roughly painted symbol of a torch glowed in the light. Behind it, hidden by a rock, sat a battered metal trunk.
Piece of
It was here for a
cheesecake.
reason. Packed with supplies, batteries, flares, ammo. Things you need to make it through the darkness of the night. Something left behind by someone who knew what I knew, and more.
Oh, good. There's a bear alert. Watch out for bear. Hey. Well, shit. Boom! Hold on, reloading. Awkward. There we go. Your safety, stay on the trail. No running around the pool. What pool?
Agent Nightingale didn't want to be in Bright Falls. These little communities revolted him.
Oh,
and he
good.
didn't like the trees or the coffee. He now knew that impossible horrors lurked behind the storefronts and smiles. He desperately wanted to turn the car around and just drive until he passed out or ran out of road and booze. But he had a job to do. He had a writer to catch, at any cost.
Yeah, I wonder who that writer... Oh, shit, I'm a writer. So, how's the weather? God. Not really something I want to be on. Ooh. Oh, crap. Crows! The car! Fuck.
Get moving. More of them coming. That flashlight's kid stuff. The flares will keep the bastards away.
But the flashlight lasts a little longer. The flares definitely have a better AoE. But hey, look, there's someone else who's dealing with this shit.
You can see them too?
Hell, of course I see them. Come on, we gotta move.
Why?
Because that's the way the story goes.
Yeah, but...
Let's move!
Oh, God.
I lost my gun back there.
Oh, I've got a gun. Just keep that light steady on him.
It took a moment, but then I recognized him. He'd been on the ferry when I first arrived here with Alice. He knew my name. We were headed in the direction of Lover's Peak. There was no way this was a coincidence. He was the kidnapper.
Come on, Wake. You better keep up.
I am. Just you shoot. And my goddamn... Oh, God. More flares. Huh. Take them out. I don't have a gun.
Like that, boy? Get some!
Fuck.
Lover's Peak. Right up these stairs, Wake. Use the flares from the emergency box to hold them off while I get these boards off.
Motherfucker, what do you think I've been doing?
Yeah, no can do, Wake.
Are you kidding? Give me the gun.
No time for back talk. Hold them off.
Just give me the gun. Give me the goods. I hate you.
Just a little longer. Scare them off.
I'm trying.
Get some light on those bastards. That'll keep them off us. Just a little longer. I almost got it.
I'm trying my best.
It's open. Move it or lose it.
Well, good luck, pal. Supposed to follow you. You can come up. This light right here. You're safe.
Oh, you feeling better now, Wake? All cozy and safe.
Got a problem
Better
with
get
me.
ready. They'll be on us soon.
Did I fuck your wife? Are you pissed at me? Peacock your mom? Ball sack bigger than yours? Like, why are you feeling so aggressive towards me? My light bigger than yours?
This is it, Wake. The last stand. There's more flares here. Get ready. We fight them as long as they keep coming.
Give me the goddamn gun! They're coming!
That's not how this goes. Get with the program, Wake.
Should have read the paper. Fuck. Look, I've weakened them for you. You just do the shooty McBang-bang, please. There's a fucker right behind you, dickwad. Oh, good. Didn't want to fucking walk into him. Ah! Dude, your shooting is terrible.
This is a piece of cake, Wake.
I keep getting a shotgun, and I think I've only used the shotgun like once. Once or twice.
Feel that? Huh?
I'm back and spooked. That's not good. We're keeping him pinned back. Ow, my face. Shoot the one right there. Take care of him then. Thank God. Holy fuck, man. Pick a target.
Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
I knew you were gonna say that. I read it all before. You're a hell of a writer. Congratulations. You're gonna bring about something glorious and terrible once we get you some proper editorial control.
What the hell are you talking about? Where's Alice?
I want the entire manuscript, or she's gonna suffer bad.
You touch her up.
Damn it, I threw too much into that punch.
No! Come back here! I swear I'll kill you if you hurt Alice! Do you hear me? Come back here!
I'll end your life. I'll fucking do it.
Alice, and he wanted the manuscript because he thought it held some magical power. But I had no manuscript to give him. I had to get back to Barry and figure out my next move. On more than one occasion, Alice had tried to explain to me how it felt to be afraid of the dark. To her, darkness wasn't simply the absence of light, but something more tangible than that. It was something you could touch and feel. Worse than that, it was something with a mind of its own, something malicious and malign. For her, things changed when they were wrapped in darkness. They turned into something else, something foreign, and nothing was safe or innocent anymore. I'd never really understood what she meant, until now.
Don't fall. I've lost my shotgun, but at least I got 30 rounds. Oh, that is a trap. I couldn't tell what that was. I just saw a bright light.
It hurt like hell. I was stuck.
I just saw a bright light, and I'm like, it's not telling me to pick up, so... And it's a trap. I couldn't get a clear look at it from where I'm sitting. It's always fun. No better now than to just fucking walk on it. I hate it because they fucking glow, which is nice for me to not step on it. But I keep thinking it's a fucking piece of paper to pick up. I'm lost. I'm looking for the gas station that the person runs in the simulator. Dust Bowl. I'm looking for that. Speaking of simulators, I still really wish I wanted to get Cooking Sim in VR. to see how silly that could be, but I don't really have the money to be picking that stuff up right now. All of my purchases were already made. I'm not working at the moment, so my income is now going to be a little bit more sporadic again for a bit. Because there was that, and then if I do have someone to play with, then I would probably do Phasmo, because I would like to do it this month if I get it, but I have to actually buy the game. Hey, flares! Jeez, the screen spinning get me a little disoriented. Princess always enjoys it when I play simulator games. Don't even know what the fuck that was. Uh-oh. That's why it's like, that's why when I saw that there was a cooking sim VR, I was like, oh shit, I definitely want to have that because one, it'd give me an excuse to play more cooking sim. But two, I could use my VR and really fuck things up. Or probably be better, for all I know, because of, depending on how it works out, I could actually be better in certain motions than me trying to use keyboard and mouse. Alright, now they're behind me. Off. It's punk. Attacked me. This isn't even really the way to go. I was just checking to see anything up here. It was an ambush. Don't hit me, don't hit me. There's a flare, asshole.
The night had been one desperate
Aging Mr.
situation
Wake.
after another. I was exhausted, and my body felt as though it had been chewed up and spat out. The flashlight
Like a
was heavy in my
sandwich.
hand, and each pull of the trigger sent a painful shock up my arm. But I was finally out of the woods, and things were
My
looking up.
emails notifying me that I was gifted stuff earlier from the bear. God damn it. I'm gonna be very confused about that if I just leave that in my email to look at in the future. A hunting rifle. That's not a shotgun. Hooray! Not sure why I jumped, but I jumped. Fine, you want some of this hunting rifle bullshit nip? No force I have from what I was playing earlier. I keep wanting to look at a map. Playing Far Cry, I'm so used to just hitting back. I'm doing now. No idea where I'm going.
I had heard the
Oh.
plane fall. It made no sense. It was clear that it had just fallen here, but it was very old and obviously hadn't flown in decades. Looking at it sent a shiver down my spine.
Why I would do that? Pointing everywhere. There, then you have me pointing up. Ah. Found you. Achievement, Finders Keepers. I've discovered 5 hidden chests. I'll find your hidden chest. I don't know what that means, but I'll do it. I hear people shit talking somewhere. Yeah. Take him out. Get alone. Oh, God. Don't jump at the damn thing. Quick, before they want to come on. I mean, come over here. Ow, my fucking shoulder. Probably have been a lot of pages I'm missing out here, but at this point, the almighty coffee thirst. But also, I just can't tell. There's so much fucking trees, grass, forest. The forest! Oh, okay. Alright, pal, stop throwing things. That's kind of rude. If you're gonna throw something, you have to say heads up first. Just can't throw things willy-nilly. The fuck was that I hit B? It looked like he tried to sink himself into the ladder. Watch this. Would emerge. That didn't feel right at all. That almost killed me. Oh, there was shit on the ground. I was like, who the fuck punched me? Watch out for darkness come. Evil spook seed. I definitely missing some
The
stuff.
logging site was a mess. The modular office had been pushed off the cliff. Deputy Thornton climbed up from the wreckage excited, breathing hard from the exertion. Nobody there. It's weird. Don't you think that's weird? Bored, Mulligan let out a mighty snort. Hell, it's always weird, Thornton. Just a question of sorting out what kind of weird it is this time around.
Oh, I'll show you something weird. How I feel today. Just a whole lot of show you this insert word here day. Know why? So aggressive. The darkness. It makes me aggressive. Did make it. Ow, my knees.
When Barry saw the darkness attack the visitor center, it made him a believer. The men Al said he'd shot, they hadn't been just locals on crank. Somehow the world had changed. Like the channel had been switched without warning.
Like the movie
You
Crank?
think you're watching a sitcom and you're
They were on
really
that?
watching a horror show. When the birds started attacking the cabin, Barry wasn't surprised, just terrified. The night had been one desperate situation after another. I was exhausted, and my body felt as though it had been chewed up and spat out.
Oh, yeah. Confused. Wait a minute, I don't remember that. Flares. Oh, God. Hell of an episode. I know they get pretty long, so I don't know. I'm probably, like, the first 2 episodes I'll keep single part for YouTube, and then going forward, they're probably going to get split apart. Remember how long each are.
Be aware of Widowmakers.
Oh, God. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, this would be if this wasn't like a first-person game. Fucking terrifying, because I wouldn't have like, because you'd be more closed off from your surroundings. I wouldn't be able to pay attention to all around me. Having to keep my flashlight focused on targets without even being able to see all around me would be spooky. Difficult, but spooky.
Shadows stirred and the wind picked up as I ran through the forest. I felt the dark presence turning its gaze toward me. Then the moonlight was blotted out by dark shadows that raced violently across the ground, moving too swiftly to be natural. Darkness gathered between the trees and melted again to reveal the Taken. No natural path had brought them here.
You still got more ammo. Just like shit like this, where spooky atmosphere, dark and whatever. Even if it was bloody and gory, it's like, as long as I could fight. Like hiding. I don't have the patience, and I end up losing. Caught. Don't know the right way to go. I get caught. Game over. Good. Hey, no pushing things. How do you like one of these? Dick. Okay, I'm almost back. That sounded like a regular door when I opened it. I believe it. Doesn't mean you got to attack. There's the chainsaw. Uh-oh. May have missed, but it's okay. What I think of your damn chainsaw. I came fucking prepared. Took my asshole up. Oh, hey, good thing I still got signal and battery power.
Stay out of sight. I'm on my way. Don't open the door.
What am I, crazy?
Stay hidden. I'll be there soon. Just make sure you keep the lights on.
Don't go in the dark. I'm coming, Barry.
I still had to reach Barry at the cabin, but at least I was out of the woods.
Would suck. I'm always lost or confused, missing everything in there. Even though something could still be right in front of me and I'm missing it. I mean, I walked right past a page earlier, like right in front of me. Literally sitting on a rock.
I'd have to get the car from the locked garage. It would get me back to Barry faster, and the headlights were a welcome bonus. The FBI agent's command froze me in place. I considered surrender. It was all falling apart anyway. I could give in, let someone else deal with it, but it felt all wrong. Call it instinct, his posture, the way he held the gun. He was no friend. Shots ringing in my ears, I leaped for the hole in the fence and stumbled into the darkness beyond.
Don't shoot me, man. Come on. Really rude. Don't shoot. Still nice guy. I'm a little, you know, a little aggressive and a little rude, but nice guy.
A story is not a machine that does what you tell it. A story is a beast with a life of its own. You can create it, shape it, but as the story grows, it starts wanting things of its own. Change one thing and you set off a chain reaction of events that spreads through the whole thing. The characters have to be true to themselves. The events need to follow a logic that fits the story. A single flaw and the magic is gone. The story dies. Alice dies.
You can learn about nature.
Oh god, I'm being jumped by someone in the bathroom. I can't see. Missed by a mile. I performed 20 cinematic fucking dodges. Alright, princess, I know you're just bored of me. Go to bed. Everyone else. No parking anytime. No such thing as work. Work is just the imagination. That's alright, I'm gonna drive a car now. Nothing spooky about this, we're in a car. Now the vehicles probably have it where I gotta go somewhere, and that's where I'll find some of the pages. This is what's gonna get me to miss a lot. That's okay. Like I said, if you're that interested in them, you can YouTube it, or maybe for stream, I'll go through all the pages at the end of the game. A video, like just do the YouTube vid and watch all the manuscript pages being read out loud. Flare gun and some
Flare guns
flares.
were probably the best weapon I could imagine against the dark things I was facing.
Yeah, it's been our best friend since. Do it. Gonna fuck with me? I'm awake. I'm awake. Be in here, I looked at these, but never know with this game.
It was the kidnapper.
You son of a bitch! Where's my wife?
Enough horseplay, Wake. You deliver the manuscript, and you can have your woman back. Simple as that.
I don't... Listen. I'm gonna need time to finish it. I still need to write the ending. I need a week.
It's not done?
I need a week.
2 days. The old Bright Falls coal mine is nearby. You can find it easy, city boy. The main building, there at noon. You bring the manuscript, you'll get your wife. If not, well, get me?
Yes, I get you.
Yeah, I don't want any of you. I don't really want to get you at all. I'm handing yourself to me. Not a gross man I don't want. Wow, it is horrible over here for you, Barry.
Barry had talked about birds over the phone.
Weren't kidding. The fucking disaster over here.
Ow! I am so glad you're here. A couple of them got in here before I blocked the chimney. This isn't normal. These birds are weird.
What gave it away? And I'll do the best I can, but I don't exactly have fucking control of it. Yeah, I mean, you might be. That'd be the smartest way to handle them, but I don't care. Fuck the birds right now. Yeah, not fun now, is it?
You can open the door now. They're gone.
Oh,
Hey,
God.
Al.
Batteries.
I'm sorry for thinking you were having a psychotic episode, man.
It's fine. Everyone thinks I'm
I
crazy.
sent Barry to the town to ask around about a man fitting the kidnapper's description. He'd go through the archives of the local paper. Perhaps he could learn something.
anything about the island and the cabin that had disappeared. The man wanted a manuscript. I had to try to write him one to get Alice back. For me, the supernatural had always been nothing but a metaphor for the human psyche, a tool to use in writing fiction. Now, it was happening for real, and I couldn't put a single word on paper.
Barry Wheeler speaking.
This is Rose.
Rose?
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Oh, you sweet, brilliant girl.
Could you and Mr. Wake come get them? I live in the trailer park outside the town.
We'll be there in less than an hour.
I know.
See you soon.
Have a great day.
Oh boy.
Hope you come back soon. Welcome to the
Oh Dear Diner.
Good girl.
Well, until the next episode. Oh, fuck me.
Come here. Pretty please.